Alright, here we are for game one. You think this is a play first format or a draw first format?
I would think play.
Alright. Well, it's a lot of lands, but I think I would probably lean to keep it anyway. It's a pretty slow format, but it is questionable.
Well, we got a 3 and a 4.
Oh, 5.
Oh, 3 and a 5.
And he does not.
Yes, 5.
He's not great unless he really can come up. I think I want to keep it anyway. I hate mulliganing, especially.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have a ton of creatures anyway. Our deck's very slow. At least we're going to be able to cast what we draw.
Yeah, I mean, one of the good things about this format, early impressions anyway, is that there's not much fear of getting run over early.
Yeah. Well, hopefully.
Yeah. Here comes the one drop, as I say that. No one drop.
Alright, look at that. 2-drop right on time.
Boom.
He's mad.
And now that I say that, we'll run him over.
Yeah, boom. That Fleshmat Steed might do a couple damage before its day is over.
Yeah, look out, Lokai?
Locale, maybe?
Locale?
Yeah.
We got a 2-drop and a 3-drop coming in.
Yeah, maybe Lokai. Lokai.
Yeah,
XLLR, yeah.
Oh.
I actually think this guy's like pretty strong for green because of the ramping, but
Ramping at 2 is good?
yeah, I think so. That guy's very good. I played against this guy a couple times in the sealed. He's very good. Like, you don't find an answer for the 3/3 Flying Vigilant Regenerator, you're in trouble.
Sure.
So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get in there with the Angry Steed. And get our Athreos Scholar out there. The Throsian. It's kind of a cool card. It's kind of a cool picture. Got interesting helmet colors and robe colors and all kinds of stuff.
She had a concert or something? She like got the lighter going?
Yeah, it's yeah, I don't know. It looks like there's actually, it almost looks like the river Styx behind there, with the water and the torches and such.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. This is a guess.
Hey, you're going with the Greek mythology thing.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah. I mean, it kind of looks like that. I don't know what she's looking at or holding. I just feel like a light ball in the left hand too.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. She's asked pointed question to the dead who wait for whatever Athreos is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, there you go. So she's the one who decides whether you get to go or not. Now that sounds pretty strong.
Yeah, well, you know, I played with him in a deck earlier. Good but slow.
Yeah.
Kind of a common theme.
Hey, there's a Erebosian Whip.
Hey-oh.
And that Grey Merchant's going to be pretty strong next turn too. So I think we just play the Whip and attack with both.
Yep.
I mean, I guess you could just not attack with this and hold it back to block, but are you going to block when he attacks anyway? Because of the heroic?
Because you...
If he targets it, then... But I mean, maybe it's worth it anyway. We definitely...
Yeah, well, I mean, look at it this way. If you... you're already going, but... if you attack, you have a 2-point life swing. If you block, you're saving 2 life, so you might as well attack and not worry about the trick, right?
I guess that's true. Well, I mean, he blocks here, you gain 1 life.
Oh, yeah, it's only 1 point life swing. So...
Maybe just hold him back.
Yeah... I don't know, I guess, what do we think about his mana sink? Because, I mean, if we make him use up a trick, I mean, that turns that into a 4/4 anyway, so it's not the same old, get the giant growth out of their hand, or whatever.
Right, no, I mean, that guy gets pretty strong when you target him. So, I mean, I guess maybe we just tag with both and see what happens.
Sure, I like that.
I would say we've drawn out pretty good for keeping this hand. Did he not block?
He was worried about our trick.
How do you not block there?
We thought about that attack the exact right amount of time.
Yeah.
To get him second guessing.
I don't know what you can be worried about there. When we're tapped out. There's no 0 mana pump spells in this format, I don't think.
Well, not that you know about.
No, I tend to be.
Not that he knows about.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Oh, he's bestowing it. I mean, I know he didn't want him to die, so he's going to be 6/6, 6/6 reach. That's going to be problematic.
Yeah.
That's not great. I mean, we do have the whip. If he attacks. I mean, I don't know that I blame him for attacking, but we're gaining back 3. With the Grey Merchant, we actually get back 5. It's a 5-point swing with the Grey Merchant. Like, that's pretty good. I actually think we play the Sentry first.
Yeah.
Probably just attack with both these guys anyway. I mean, unless we want to chump block, but I don't think we want to do that just yet.
Since he's shown a predisposition to not block, I would definitely attack with both.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any reason to chump block with this, especially because we're going to be able to extort 2, if you will.
Yep.
Now we actually could have a trick.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Oh, he figured it out.
Yeah. Don't! Alright. So... I think he can't really attack with that staunch-hearted guy.
I think he can.
I hope he does, but I don't think you really. I don't think you can't really attack there. I don't think we have so much removal for that guy too. Well, I guess we don't have a ton. We have -4, -4. We have just the 2 Sip of Hemlocks, I guess.
Oh yeah.
And we have a Divine Verdict.
Yep.
But the other -4, -4s aren't going to do it.
Hemlock off the top would be pretty nice.
Yeah.
All
right.
That was not good.
Yeah, that's pretty strong. Plus that hurts our Grey Merchant. No!
I guess in this format I can't bitch about the main deck enchantment removal.
I know, who's playing main deck enchantment removal in this format? It's not like everything's an enchantment. To be fair, we have hardly any enchantment creatures, but we do have some pretty sick enchantments.
Yeah.
Alright. Still take 6.
Not really sure why I needed to pre-combat that spell, but sure.
I guess in case we wanted to block and let our guy die, we would have gained 3 life for it.
Yeah, he's worried about chump block.
I guess so. Again, this guy's got Vigilance. You know, we actually can attack with this guy, then pay 3 life to not take 6.
Yep.
Which is probably going to make him not attack anymore. But I think we just hold the Grey Merchant right now so that we can do that.
5 mana.
But next turn, if we don't draw anything, we can... And there's no reason not to attack with that guy. And we can actually use this guy's ability.
Yeah, well, but why are we attacking with that guy?
Well, I guess that's true. I mean, he didn't...
Yeah. I'll give him credit at this point.
Alright. Alright, so we can do this twice if he doesn't attack. And if he does attack, we just do this and do it 1 time. So, this guy actually might not be that bad. It's very slow, but...
I think so.
I mean, it's a 4-point swing a turn right now, if you just...
Having a little reach, too, is pretty nice.
Well, that's what was so good about Extort, of course, back in the RCR block, is, you know, you can stall out the board, and as long as you keep playing stuff, you definitely have a way to get there.
You just have 5 cards in hand.
That's a few. It is a few cards.
It's like he's a little land shy.
Oh, now he wants to attack with this guy.
Oh.
So I suppose we don't block this guy. Just block this guy. That seems like the right play to me.
Yeah, take the 1.
I don't think there's really any reason to block that guy there. Like a divine.
I don't even know what this could be. Divine verdict.
Divine verdict.
Please.
Would we have to regenerate it twice? Probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. I take that 6 light.
Yeah.
I take 6 damage there for that.
For 2 mana. Yeah.
Well, you have to pay it twice.
Yeah.
All right. That's a good spell. I think that's a good one. A flash enchantment spell.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, so I guess we could have blocked.
We still could have blocked. Alright. Well, we swing for 6, plus we play the Grey Merchant. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's game, right?
Looks like it to me.
And then if we play this guy, we just get the extra one off the Grey Merchant.
Sure.
I think that's game. Let's see what happens.
I can't think of a 1 mana spell that would get him out of this.
I can't either. I don't think we need to show the Tormented Hero, not that it's a big secret, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That should just do it.
Yep.
There's no 1 white mana
Gain life?
removal spell or gain life or anything, I don't think.
Not that I know of.
Okay, so there you have it. Green and white. Didn't see a single white card other than Ray of Dissolution. I think that was what the card was called. So I don't know if we want a Glare of Heresy. We didn't see any actual white cards, but they probably gotta be there, right?
Didn't we?
We didn't. We saw like the one that destroyed our artifact, and that was it.
Oh, right.
But there's gotta be one, right?
So maybe just a splash.
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out if we should sideboard this in.
Yeah, I'd probably still say no right now until we see some white creatures.
Is there anything in here that we should get rid of? The Asphodel Wanderer would have been pretty good there too, just a ground chump blocker. So,
yeah.
I mean, he should have probably stopped attacking with his guy. I guess he thought he could race, but
that's true. I mean, if his plan is to suit up green guys that don't have evasion, I guess that the Drudge Skeleton becomes pretty good.
I guess the Farika's Cure is good in response to trying to bestow his guy and make him huge. I think probably just keep it the way it is. I don't think there's anything in here that would have been...
Oh, were we main decking the Drudge Skeleton or whatever he is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really
creature.
have...
Creature Light.
Creature Light, so I think we just take it back the way it is. I mean, I guess Viper's Kiss is maybe okay, but yeah, we'll just run it back. Alright, here we are for game 2. I mean, it's slow, but with the Read the Bones, I think that's probably a keepable hand.
Yeah.
So, he mulliganed, we'll keep. We got a removal spell.
Yeah, I mean, I think in a format that's this slow, mulliganing is even worse than normal, right? Because it's a long, grindy game that it's a war of attrition.
I think so. Plus, I mean, we do have some early drops. Like, if you have 4 lands, I'm much more likely to keep a 4-land hand with some decent late-game spells. It's obviously hard if you're playing, like, a Boros stick in RTR, because you'll just be dead before you can do anything, but
yeah,
I
that's
agree.
What I mean.
Yeah, I think in this set, there's definitely... Yeah, in this set, I think it's definitely worth getting out there. I never, again, haven't drafted this set, but this deck feels pretty okay.
Yeah.
If you can live. There's a Gorgon of the Keepsake variety. So it's between the Harpy, which actually might do work here, or the Read the Bones. And I don't think there's any reason to draw 2, because we're just going to have to discard.
Yeah.
So I think let's just play the Harpy, and we'll hold that Read the Bones until we actually need it. And we're totally winning. I mean, he did have the reach, and green does have a lot of reach. Like, that's the best thing about green, is they're aggressively casted cards, which also just completely stop flying decks, but
Yeah.
we do have some removal here. And there it is. 2/2 reach.
Ah.
That's okay though. We actually don't have a way to get rid of it just yet. I think I'd be okay trading this. But
Well, what do you want to do? Gain a couple life and remove both creatures, or
well, that's the question.
just roll the bones?
That or well, you got to roll them and then read them. It's a pretty sweet card, actually.
I'd rather roll the bones than anything else.
I guess at that point we read the bones and then decide whether we want to attack or not. Probably not.
Yeah. Maybe we'll open one wife or God's willing.
Yep.
That we decided out.
Well, we want the planes, and we probably want the last breath. So I guess we just want both those cards.
Yeah. Plus the intimidation factor of the opponent when you keep both on top.
I'm not sure how you actually do this. You just click on one and then click top.
Yeah.
Is the first one you click? We want the planes. Oh, we draw both. That's right. Okay. All right. Well, that's going to make a good next turn, probably. We can last breath, and well, actually, we may not be able to do anything else on that turn, but okay.
Do we want a last breath?
Well, the thing is, I don't know that there's that many. I mean, we could just say screw it and play like a keepsake Gorgon. Maybe that's better. That guy's pretty beastly.
I like doing that for mana reasons and for getting the other threat out.
I guess we could also lash whip if we need to. So I would say, other than delaying this game a little bit by not doing anything with the Harpy.
Well, next turn we can last breath and whip.
Yeah, that's true.
And we're not trying to last breath on his open mana.
Plus we got 2 whips. This one and this one.
Yeah. We whip it good.
Yeah, and we got a Hemlock, so we got removal.deck in effect at the moment. I mean, he might be saving up for bestows, like he might be a very bestowy deck. But you know.
He's got 4 cards. What are they all double green? Uh-oh. That's Death Touch. Is there any first strike instance? Not in...
The red one?
Yeah, the red one. Divine Verdict.
I guess there's a Divine Verdict. I think I just want to take 2 here.
Yeah, just because of Divine Verdict.
Yeah, and because we have so much removal, like...
Well, it's hard for me to pass a 2-for-1, so if he had a pump spell that would make them trade, I'd take the 2-for-1. But because Divine Verdict's out there,
yeah,
I'd say just take the 2. And we're crashing back for 4 right now.
Yeah, and when we make this monstrous, we get to destroy something. So
yeah, I mean it is a 2-for-1 anyway.
Yeah.
Our non-block is making him think.
Yeah, I mean, alright, that still wouldn't have killed our guy. So there's got to be some other trick, right?
Wait,
like
what?
he's making his guy a 4/4 until the end of turn, and scrying 1.
You're just making that a 2 damage scry 1 spell?
That is what it appears to be.
Okay.
Yep.
It's a thing that you can do.
You can do that. Okay. So I'd probably play the whip first and then see what happens, eh?
Yep.
I mean, he could have a removal spell for it, but so be's it. He does have 4 cards. It could still be Divine Verdict.
Wait, is 4 mana open?
4 mana open.
Ah.
So maybe just attack with the Harpy. But I mean, that means you never block. I mean, that's the problem, right?
Hey, if he wants to keep 4 mana open every turn, go for it.
I mean, next turn we can monstrous this.
And we're still winning this race easily.
So we'll just attack with the Blood Toll Harpy and get back what we done. And then we have a Last Breath available as an instant if he tries to pump this or do anything to it.
Yep.
Is he going to Divine Verdict the Harpy? That would be an interesting play. Nope, just Ray of Dissolution. Alright. So be it.
Well, do you want to Last Breath this guy now?
Why?
Well, if we're planning to not block with the Gorgon.
Yeah, I guess that's true in case he has something for it.
Yeah.
It does give him 4 life, but I guess that's not too... That's true. I guess we Last Breath it right now. And then we'll have mana available next turn to pump our Keepsake Gorgon and destroy something, and then we can attack with it. I mean, it'll take a whole turn. It'll be a 7 mana. It's basically a 7 mana removal spell if he does have a Divine Verdict, but we'll get rid of something. Oh, he's not doing anything on his turn? Alright.
That has to be Divine Verdict.
Well, there's a Spear of Heliod. So I guess you just play Spear and attack with the Harpy, maybe? Or do you think... Because I think we want to save this as a removal spell. So I think maybe just play Spear. Yeah. And... I mean, that leaves us with 4 mana, which means we can't do anything, but...
I mean, I know it's very conservative, but again, he's done nothing.
Yeah, and he's got 3 cards. We've got so much removal in hand, like... I guess maybe it's better just to attack, because we do have so much removal in hand, but this does give us an extra 2 life, too, off the Grey Merchant. So it is kind of like doing 2 damage by staying alive.
Yeah.
Another Ray of Dissolution? How many of these are we playing? Go ahead and play something.
Yeah, please. I would stick with that line.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Anything he plays we can destroy with this, unless it's a green or white Gorgon, which I doubt it is.
Yeah.
He could have double green, just be holding double green stuff, but... Alright, well... If he doesn't play anything, I guess we drop a Grey Merchant. That I can attack with.
Okay.
Alright, he definitely wants to get all our stuff. 2 mana... No 2 mana stop attacking, I don't think.
There's no Celestial Flare here.
Yeah, I don't think there's a Celestial Flare. He does have 1 mana, too many he tapped here. And he concedes. It's the old, I tap 1 too many mana, I concede play. He didn't even see our hand. Didn't even get to see how good our hand was. Like...
Well, you know, that means it's reveal hand time.
Yeah, it's probably already gone, but boom, there it is. No, seriously, our hand was really good, though.
Yeah.
I think you're right about the conservative play, because the Gorgon is a removal spell, and since the plan is to play the Grey Merchant next turn, and maybe if we draw another creature, that as well, it saves the Gorgon as a removal spell, along with our other 2 removal spells, and there's no reason to rush it when you have so much long game strength when he's doing nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have gone either way, but...
I think we played right.
Yeah. So, alright.
Hey, our play was so good, he conceded in response.
Yeah. He's like, alright, I quit.
You're too good.
Too good. Too good. So yeah, we'll go to round 2. Now's a good time to remind you, if you enjoy these videos and the content, go ahead and subscribe. Leave comments if you want. I try to respond to most of them. And if you are someone who normally watches my videos, I haven't done one in a few weeks. Kind of got bored with M14, but probably be bringing some Theros to you. And while I don't know the set and format drafting just yet, I'm sure I will learn it. I decided rather than learn it and not bring you a video, I would rather bring an early pre-release video to you and we can learn it together. I know for me anyway, I enjoy watching videos when the set first comes out, because that's how you kind of learn what's going on. Like, at the end of the set, I kind of already know how it works, so it's not as interesting to me.
Sure, learn from our mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. Watch us play and draft badly, and then don't do that. But, yeah, I guess what I would tell you so far is if you open a Whip of Erebos or a Spear of Heliod, you probably should take it.
You probably shouldn't take it. You're just going to have them removed.
Yeah, they're just removed by 19 exile artifacts or enchantment spells. But, yeah. Anyway, I guess we're going to round 2.